Hi, I'm Dean Ryerson, District Governor for District 6250, our Rotary International District, and I want to welcome you to this month's video newsletter. I want to start by talking with you about an event that happened in February when Joe Ruski, our District Foundation Chair, Randy Spruill, our Polio Plus Chair, and I journeyed north to Neillsville, Wisconsin to participate in that club's annual fundraiser. Now, this just wasn't any average fundraiser. Imagine the club getting together in the trout pond of that little community, chopping a hole in the ice, having the National Guard put warming tents up around that hole, and inviting people to jump in to raise money for different causes in the community. This is a beautiful example of how a club works together with community organizations in a small town to raise money for the local food bank, for the Girl Scouts, the Boys and Girls Club. And most of all, the club invited us to come up to see if we could raise money for Rotary's polio eradication program. We're very grateful for the generosity of the Rotarians in District 6250. Because of that generosity, we're going to meet our goal to raise $100,000 by the end of this Rotary year. That's amazing. And just before we jumped into that frigid water, the president of the Neillsville Club, one of our smallest clubs, presented me with a check for $2,000 from that club. That's remarkable. And another incredible illustration of what happens when Rotarians work together to engage Rotary and change lives. We say congratulations to the Rotary Club of Neillsville, Wisconsin, and again thanks to all of the Rotarians in our district who helped us with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation match, generate almost $300,000 to help vaccinate over 600,000 children with the polio vaccine. It was a wonderful day, and even though the temperature was 15 degrees at the time of the plunge, the spirits were warm. Thanks to everyone for making this happen. I now want to talk with you about Rotary's theme for March. It's a serious theme, and it's about literacy. Why is that serious? Because over 65 million children worldwide have no access to an adequate education. Another 700 million people over the age of 15 are illiterate. A goal of Rotary is to strengthen the capacity of communities to support basic education and literacy. We can help, and our clubs are doing their part. We can look at the clubs of Lake Mills, Fort Atkinson, and Jefferson, who recently received a grant to provide civics and citizenship literacy program for the growing Hispanic population in their communities. We can look at the clubs in northern Wisconsin of Chippewa Falls, Menominee, and Menominee Sunrise. They worked together to get a grant to support GED programming for inmates in the county jails in the 3 counties served by those Rotary clubs. And then we can look at the Rotary Club of La Crosse After Hours. That group partners with the La Crosse Area School District to provide tutoring opportunities for students throughout the community. Clubs are encouraged to sponsor a speaker to talk with members about the literacy needs in the various communities served by our clubs. We know that as Rotarians, we will work together to solve this huge worldwide challenge, and therefore to make sure that we know we're doing our part to help meet literacy needs throughout the world. Thanks for all of our clubs are doing, and I hope that you'll do more to help your members understand why literacy is such an important theme for Rotary International. I want to take a minute finally to welcome you to our district conference coming up in May. Registration materials will be available soon for that annual conference. It'll be May 3rd and 4th in Wisconsin Dells. We want you to join us because our theme is going to be celebrating the work of the clubs in this district as we look at what they do locally to help life in their communities, what they do globally and what our district is doing to engage Rotary and change lives. We hope that people will come early on Friday, May 2nd to participate in a district golf outing, and also in our annual training seminar for club leaders on Friday evening, May 2nd. Registration materials will be coming soon to all Rotarians in our district, but we would invite you to mark your calendars now for our district conference May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in Wisconsin Dells. Thanks for viewing this brief newsletter, and the best to each of you as you engage Rotary and change lives.